So here we are at the Rocky Mountain Horse Expo, and I've had a jolly time. That's Terry at the back there. Regan's flown all the way in, and our Michelle, our very own Michelle, is here on the table. And Regan has a few words to share for all our horse lovers, enthusiasts and professionals. What can help our people and their horses, Regan?
Well, so the biggest thing I find with humans is they get tired and they need to really stand tall. And if we start feeling like we're not playing at 110% and standing tall, our spine starts taking the brunt of it. And then our horses start taking the brunt of it as our spine gets tired ourselves. So standing tall, ears to the sky, chin in, release back, it all works well.
So I adore this man. He is one of our best healers, and we've all been on the table, so take the time for yourself to get some healing. Okay, so we have our dynamite set up with Terry Wagner as well, and our very own Judy Sinner has flown in. You've seen her, well, you've heard her actually, and now you see her live. She's going to give you a tip on how to help your horses.
Hi guys. This is very impromptu. We had the greatest teacher yesterday, a horse that was really, really angry, and he was such a great teacher for all of us. So learn from your horses. Horses are teachers.
Perfect. And what he did, he was very expressive, wasn't he,
He was very
Judy?
expressive. He was kicking, striking, biting, whirling around until we found that his liver was congested, which is, of course, synonymous with anger. And the minute we found the product that cleared it, he just was a lamb. So
which product was it?
That was Excel.
Thank you.
Excel.
Thank you very much. So you can come to the website and you'll find the Dynamite Excel on there. So if you've got the angry horse, that's certainly somewhere to start. Okay, so our very own Susan Williams is here as well, one of the co-authors of Horses Teachers book, and this is Brad, her hubby. So what can you share with our audience, that special something about your Mrs. Susan?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I do? She's a creative genius.
And here is Susan Williams at the Expo. And she's going to share with you today how the horses have inspired her with her art. And she's only got 40 seconds now.
They're my muses. Horses changed my life. That's it in a nutshell. They've transformed my life.
Our neighbour is Jim Masterson.
Hello.
Heard so much about him from my students, all good, I hasten to add. We have had so much fun here with him. As you can see, he's a character. One thing that strikes me about Jim is how genuine he is, and I love that.
I'm as genuine and humble as they come.
He truly is.
Yes.
And so Jim's going to share with you today something that can benefit your horse the most and why you would actually come to Jim.
Okay. What will benefit your horse the most? I think one thing about this method that really helps is that you really learn how to tune into the horse and observe the horse's really subtle responses to what you're doing with the horse, whether it's riding, body work, whatever. If you learn to observe the really slow way down and observe the subtlest responses in the horse, you're going to start being able to read what's going on with that horse before something happens. So when a horse, for example, starts to brace or tense, whether we're riding or doing the body work, if you can sense the horse is starting to resist before he resists, you can soften and yield before the horse resists. And then you can move on through with what you're doing without the resistance.
And I'm just going to scan right over here. Here you can see beautiful poster.
I'm this one here.
And he's just there.
That's not me.
That's the horse. So check us out at their websites and learn some more. It's all about the horse. So we know that common phrase, behind every successful man there's an amazing woman. Here she is, Conley. This is Jim Masterson's other half. And Conley, how would you describe your husband's message the best?
I would describe describe it is that he has no ego, and he's going to give you everything that he has to give, totally and completely. No promos, no trying to sell you. I think it's he's the most honest and real person, and will help every single person because his goal is to help every horse.
That's perfect, and you can see she adores him. So our neighbor is Carol Komitor here at the Rocky Mountain Horse Expo. And how are you enjoying it so far?
It's been so much fun seeing our students that have taken our classes way in the past. When we first began, we celebrated our 17th anniversary of HTA here yesterday, and then we're sharing the information about Healing Touch for Animals for new people that are excited to help their animals in a different way.
Perfect. And we have the Young Living oils tucked away here in the back.
Yes.
And if you could have an oil of the day that would help people with either their horses or an environment here, what would it be?
Probably Valor. Valor is a blend of essential oils that helps with stamina. It's the chiropractic of the essential oils. It helps with the bone structure, and it helps with opening up the energy system so that balance comes within the whole body. So I think Valor would be an excellent one. And then there's 10 others that I would also recommend.
Yeah. And it brings in the confidence, and Carol's here next year as well, and she's going to bring tons of the Healing Touch for Animals and the oils back to this expo. You can look at our website. We've linked and we've joined forces. She's been on our webinars, and you're going to see more of Carol to come. My dear friend Melisa Pearce is just opposite our booth, and here she is. And Melissa's going to share with you actually the best tip for this year.
Wow, overall best tip for this year, be present. The years are going faster and faster, and they fly by more and more. So I think we miss the present moment by thinking about the future too much or worrying about the past. Just be in the present moment.
Perfect. And you can always find Melisa touched by a horse. Just check her out. And we are doing 2 clinics this year, so go to the website.